Hey yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Adorndapoet. Welcome to yet another exciting episode of making education fun and of course fashionable. For the past few weeks I've been contemplating about trying to improve the content and of course bringing some new elements to those of you who are loyal viewers to the channel, and I dearly appreciate you guys and those of you who have been leaving your comments and interacting with me in that sense. So I'm going to stay true to the call, which is trying to bring about educational understanding of what exactly people should think of when they try to pursue their careers and the financial side of how to make that dream a reality. However, I would really love to keep some of you entertained, and in that sense I'm going to try to bring some elements of poetry and of course feature other people who are going to talk about diverse topics and many other stuff that will of course fit to the viewership and take use of your loyalty and make it of good use. So part of bringing about that change was of course moving away from my comfort zone, which is the actual studio that you guys are aware of, and of course trying to make things a little bit different and of course interesting for the viewers at home. So please guys, enjoy the series. What we'll outline today's show is of course the first and foremost thing, which is study tips, and of course a poem by the one and only Adorndapoet. I'll try to make things work out there for you guys and be straight to the point. So as we know that it's about exam time, irrespective of whether you are a university student or you are a high school student. So we all have to study at one point in our life, and that is what makes us better people at the end of the day. So I'm going to talk about study tips and of course So I'm going to say the study tips in no particular order. Anything that works for you, put it on. So guys, here's the thing. There are different kinds of people who study in diverse ways and understand things quite differently. So we can categorically think about people who are visual people who study well when it comes to visuals. There are people who are musical minded, people who want a rhythm, a beat of some sort, and people who just want to see words, and people maybe who want to see a certain sort of a demonstration. So there are diverse people who study and understand things in quite different and diverse ways. So if you think or you are a person who is a visual person who is either into pictures, want to see things, or graphical expressions of what exactly you are studying, you might as well opt for a method that works well, that has a lot of visual demonstrations, and of course that is customized to your own understanding and your own level. And there are people who are like night owls, people who prefer to study at night. During the day they're so chilled, they are blending with everyone and doing everything that concerns the day, but late night, that's where they feel like it's the best time to focus their attention and of course study. And there are those who prefer studying during the day, when there is a movement, people are busy and all those kind of things. And there are those who prefer to study in quiet times and when there is no movement at all, not even a hiss. So yourselves. What I can tell you is that please make what works for you be the main thing and be of your strength. So don't try to juggle amongst these things, because by the time you try to be a night owl and by the time you try to be a morning person, it's not going to work out, because you're going to be exhausted from studying overnight and you're going to be exhausted from trying to study during the day. So if you are a musical person and you study well through lyrics, you might as well make your notes lyrical, and in a sense that when you read and whatever that you read, it is in a form of a beat or a tempo that is customized to your own level and to your own pace of studying and of course understanding things. So guys, what I can tell you is that everything that you do and in your studies, in your pursuits as an individual and as a human being, you must invite God, and without God nothing will ever materialize in your life. So in all things, in all pursuits, the Bible says that the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. So if you fear God in whatever that you do in your studies, God shall intervene and God will make a way. So guys, please don't take this for granted. This is your life in pursuit, this is your life at stake, and this is your life in the hotspot. In Proverbs it says that In all plannings, in all pursuits, submit them to the Lord, and He shall make them prosper. So it's 100% up to you as to who is your source. If you recognize God as the only and ultimate source of your being, then you submit your plans and your study sessions unto God, and He will make them a success and of course fruitful. So take it upon me, guys. In everything that you do, invite God, and God will make it work for you. And I am praying for you out there that may God help you in your exam times, in your difficult times. And I pray that may the spirit of depression be far from you at all times. May you be refreshed. May you be rejuvenated by the Spirit of the living God, who is the Holy Spirit. And I am going to switch through to the poetry. So the thing is, you'll have to bear with me, because I am not a stage poet. I am more of a writer than a performer. So I'm going to do this for you guys, and please bear with the poet as I prepare to brace you with the poem. So apparently I wrote a poem called From Behind, which talks about, an unpleasant moment where one moment you're walking and the other you are down. So I hope you understand the vibe, and if you find anything interesting, please do comment. From behind. 1 second I was walking, and the other I was floating. My life flashed before my eyes in split seconds. My body was heavily recalled to the ground. I cried for my life the moment I coughed blood. My body froze in fear. I couldn't think for a moment. In just a few seconds, I attracted all the attention to myself. Everybody looked at me as if they were in pain. I tried to embrace my body in shame because I felt naked. In fact, I thought I was naked because I couldn't feel a thing. I would have loved to know what really happened to me, but everyone was talking amongst themselves far from me. Cars don't have eyes, but drivers do. So do pedestrians. I guess you know what happened to me. Yeah, okay guys, I hope that wasn't too bad. And yeah, well, with time I think there will be somewhat an improvement. But otherwise, I thank you all for viewing this video. May God bless you, and as I pray with you and I pray for you, if you have anything that is a prayer point, a prayer request, do leave a comment, and I will of course take my time to include you in my prayers. But otherwise, I am praying for you nonetheless, that may God keep you safe, and may Christ Jesus be your only guide throughout these times, and may you be comforted through it all. I love you all. May God bless you. Let's meet next week as we take things higher and higher, and with great improvements. Thank you.